Okay. Yep. I know I start every stream off the same, but yeah, we're live. Hello and welcome, everyone. Lady Rogue Gaming here. I hope you're all having a wonderful morning. I can be generic and say like yesterday and be like, I know I am, but if I'm being honest, I've only been awake for not even, well, not even an hour yet. I was gonna say not even 30 minutes. I haven't been out of bed for 30 minutes yet, but I've been awake for more than 30. I haven't even gotten halfway through my cup of coffee. It's how much I care about all of you. No, I'm joking. In the being sarcastic, I do care about my community. Sorry, when I'm not fully awake, I feel silly in the mornings, so that's what's going on. Little announcement at the top of the stream, nothing important, just for Valheim. We're still not going to be getting to the Ashlands anytime soon. It's going to be a few more streams. I know I kind of mentioned this last time. I just want to kind of keep mentioning this, so then if someone pops in and they're like, oh, well, why aren't you in Ashlands? It's like, I don't even have my full set of magic gear yet. I was sleeping on it, apparently, so, I don't have my hood yet. I need more refined eye tier, I think. I don't remember. Hold on, let me get the game modifiers in chat. That's how you spell Valheim, right? Yeah. You think I know. Sometimes I get confused on the E and the I. I just spell it like Valheim in my brain. So I'm trying to figure out. Well, I was playing around with magic the last time. I have to go get the Plains Village started, so we're gonna, let me eat, because that was my plans, and Ashland's dropping kind of ruined some of my plans. Not ruined them, it's just it's ruined the order in which I wanted to execute on these plans, and I will not have that. I won't have that. I won't. So I'm gonna go look around this plains first. I don't think there's gonna be a suitable area that I want to build in, because I've already farmed it a bunch for resources. But down here in the south, I was thinking, what if I build near the sealed tower? That'd be a really cool thing to have in the background of the village. And I think there's like more plains like over this way. I know there's a little mountain there in the middle, but then I think the plains wrap back around over on the right side here. So my plan is, what's my closest portal down there? The Mistlands Farm. Oh, no. Tar Pit 2. I didn't put a portal for it, did I? On the map. Unless that's in this one, because there's Tar Pit. Yeah, it's got to be Tar Pit 2, because I know I have a second Tar Pit portal. Let me just go check. But there's things I have to do. Tar 2, it's above us. I think, wait, no, I moved it over here. Yeah, I made this one another resource platform, so it was right next to each other. That made more sense to me. No, this is not the one. Then what's the other tar pit connected to? It's a really good question. Because unless Tar Pit 2 was up north and Tar Pit was down. Unless the original Tar Pit portal just isn't connected to anything, but I don't know. We'll find out. It's connected. Let's see where it takes us. Maybe this will take us down south. I mean, even more south than we were, technically. Because all of it's south of the town. Yeah, this is it. This is it. Silly me. Why would I do that? Also, why would I come here at night? I'm the worst. I guess I'm gonna go back through. I'm gonna sleep, and then we'll search the plains in the day, because I gotta find a spot to set up shop. I know I never ended up looking for an actual spot for the plains village. I found a spot for the swamp village. It's pretty much gonna be just near where my portal to the boss is. Oh, it loaded. Sorry, I was looking over at something. Getting distracted, being a bad streamer. How could I? Slap the back of my hand. Tell me no. Yeah, I'm just gonna run into my house. A rare occasion. A bitch uses her house. I don't like that. Why is there stone in my chimney? What piece broke at the top? Before I put that fire in, I'm gonna go up top. Just peek up there? Huh. Let me go look. I get real confused. I just start making villager sounds. No, I'm joking. It's fun to make the Minecraft villager sounds, though. Okay, so I actually don't see why there was stone in my chimney. 'Cause it looks fine to me. What? I'm so confused. Why was there stone? I don't see. Here, let me look at the outside of it since it's not at the top. I don't see any missing bricks. Unless it came up from underground and it like raised up through. But then I think it should have been in my floorboard, because like I have a basement, but I don't actually have a basement. Like there's space under here. Uh-oh, what just broke? I broke one thing and I heard two things break. Maybe this is why I shouldn't just remove a floorboard. Unless it just played the sound breaking, or the breaking sound twice. Alright, let me go all the way up, just to make sure. I think it just made the breaking sound twice, because I don't see any resources lying anywhere where it broke. Let me go outside just to check. Okay, yeah, it does that sometimes, and it throws me off so much. Alright, I'm not concerned. But anyway, I don't know where that stone came from. It just... Unless I had stone, like... can I get my camera shoved in there? Okay, I can't, but here. Unless I just had stone, like, behind these two blocks. Yeah, there's no way to get the camera in there. That's really annoying. I mean, yeah, I know I could use the console menu to use free fly cam, but if I do that, then I load in this world with the other character. I don't even want to use host commands. Did I put the... No, I didn't put the wood in the fire. I don't want to use the dev commands with this character. I've been in this world once, and I plan to do it again at some point. Okay, I don't know why it always does that. It, like, acts like it snuffs out because there's not enough room, but then it goes, and then it stays on, and it doesn't, like, continue to snuff out like there's not enough room. Otherwise, like, that would make sense if there wasn't enough room, but there's enough room, and so it doesn't make sense that it does that every single time. Because, yeah, I've had some fires that it's like they work for the most part, but after they're on for too long, it starts to snuff out because the smoke builds up. But that campfire is not like that. Like, once it gets going, it just stays going. It's just that quick, like, puff of smoke at the beginning or whatever that just, like, causes it to, not work, I guess. I don't really know what I'm saying. I mean, I know what I'm trying to say, but I don't really know what words are coming out, but that's, a common issue with me, not knowing what I'm saying. Also, Celebration Day is getting closer and closer. We have 42 days. Day 730 is what I'm calling Celebration Day. Referring to... Oh, let me grab a portal. Referring to being here for a year, or in this case, Celebration Day. This one will be for 2 years. Valheim years, obviously. Not real world years. Jesus, that was hard to say. Portale. Do I have an extra portal somewhere? Probably not. Because these... What is this one? That goes all the way up to that. So we'll leave that. Random one. But this is above random locations. I could rework these portals to be to my other towns. Can I hop through here? I can. Wait, does that mean I can just hop through here? No, because of the portals. Oh god. I need another portal then. Oh, well, I grabbed the cores anticipating 2 portals, but then I only grabbed enough other materials for 1. What a silly girl. Oh my god. Okay. I don't know why I'm the way I am, everyone. I just am. It's because I'm different. No, I'm joking. Oh, and you know, I could even put portals at these end caps here if I need more space in the future. Because I could sort of fit a portal. Okay. It has some places where it could fit, but that's fine. That's fine. I just do... Wait. No, how do I do this? Yeah, just flat on the wall. Yeah, flat like that, and then I have 1 in the middle, I guess, instead of 2. Because it's 5, yeah, it's 5 per platform. Yeah. Otherwise, they just get too squished in there. Yeah, that's about where that one is. I don't have a name for it, so we're just gonna... Oh, Plains Village, so it's gonna be P Village. P Diddy... No, I'm joking. Okay. Plains Village. Let's hop back down to, Tar 1. Or just Tar. The original. I can do it. There we go. I'm like, just don't make me use the stairs like a normal person. I don't wanna. You can't make me. Just start fucking bawling. Okay. Da-dum, ba-bum, ba-dum. Yeah, no, so we kind of already have a swath discovered. I'm gonna go up to the right and see how far it goes. Really wish it were not foggy, but it's okay. And no, I'm not talking about the wall of fucking mist from the Mistlands. I mean the plains fog. If I see tar pits or anything, I'm going to be marking them and any other, like, important resource, I guess, that I find, too. I'll mark it. I could mark these big rocks, but I'll be fine. And I'm not going to mark cloudberries. I already have plenty marked over by Hilder. You get 3, I think, usually from the cloudberries, and I have 3 times resource collection on. So that means I get 9 every time I harvest them, or whatever it is. So in other words, I have more cloudberries than I'll ever need, even with making salads. Ooh, a tar pit. Alright, I'll walk through the water then and get wet. That was really stupid of me. But look at this, a tar pit, and it's right next to the water. That'll be so easy to drain. So easy, even a caveman could do it. Or a cave woman. We could just say cave person. I hate that so many things have to be, like, gendered. Can we not just, like, call things, like, a non-gendered thing, you know? Like cave people. Cave theys. No. We gotta include. We're all inclusive here. The guys, gals, and our non-binary pals. Tar. Very imaginatively named Tar. No. Not that I'm building over here, I just want to discover all of the planes that I've got going on. You know, this plains has got it going on like Stacy's mom. If you don't get that reference, I'm sorry. I'm not explaining it. It's a really easy one to get. All you have to do is look up the words that I said and you'll find it. Yeah, I'll go ahead and mark this. I can remove this for some easy stone. Just name it Tower. Little laughy guys. And there's even a pillar rock over here. You know what? So close to the edge of the Mistlands. I know I probably should have marked the other ones. I'll go ahead and mark this one. I'll name it Pillar. Not to confuse it with Pillar Rock, which is a location. At least the location of mine. If that's a... Also, those Folings have it fucking going. They've got 4 bonfires over there. Oh. I mean, they did. Where'd it go? Where'd your fires go? Okay, let me go further away to let the fires load back in? That doesn't make sense. Okay, yeah. What? Where'd the fires go? Hold on. Oh. They all burnt out. Maybe they were on, like, the last leg of their fuel and it all just burnt out. Okay, well, we're definitely marking this. Village. Because I'm gonna come around the plains and, like, decimate everything that's not mine. Not because I don't respect other things, but because this is my world and I'm gonna take all the resources I wanna. No, it's a video game too, so. Whoa. Is that just a gap in the fog? Or is that just like... Is it... let me rephrase that. Is that a gap in the fog because of the biome? Or is that a gap in the fog... Okay, no, this goes into Mistland, so that's just a gap in the fog because it's a gap in the fog. I think. I don't fucking know. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying, guys. Look at that lonesome tree. All sad, just hanging out. Probably slowly dying because it's pulling in seawater. And it's totally not like a shoreline tree. The salination of the water could be bad for the tree, in other words. If you don't know what that means, it's the salt levels. Salination, saline, salt, like... Yeah. Science-y bullshit. In other words. If you want to be an asshat, you could say, oh, nerdy shit. It's like, bitch, even jocks that get way into, like, the sports teams and stuff, and, like, look at the player stats and know what players are on what teams. Guess what, bitch? You're a sports nerd. Nerd is not an insult. Nerd just means you're super passionate about something, and, yeah, because I would have come all the way down here to get the fucking Elder location all the way up here. Yeah, thanks, game. What? I guess I'll mark it. It's such a tiny one, but I'll mark it. It's really not even worth my time. But if I'm already over this way getting... Small. There we go. Tower. Small. Now I will remember. Where am I going? I don't know why I just did a 180 like that. But yeah, no, nerd just implies that you're really passionate about something. For anyone that still thinks nerd is an insult, you're dumb. You're, like, actually dumb, and I stand by that. I'll say it to your face, to your dumb face, because you think nerd is an insult. Or just like anyone that uses the word queer as an insult anymore. It's not. Like, okay, and? Like, yeah, I'm queer. Queer just means you're not straight pretty much anymore. So, okay, yeah, I'm pansexual. You're not wrong. We'll also name this tower small. Tower small. But that's SMOL, like small. Like a little tiny cute small. It's the fun way to spell small. Another pillar rising from the fog. I like this body of water here, though. Not gonna lie, because, like, I could clear their village out and then set up, like, in this area and then have this body of water just over there. My village, it's not gonna be big. Let's see, I have a to-do list that I will add to for this, but for now, I want to have a Locks barn. I'm gonna have 3 to 4 other houses. There's gonna be the mayor's house, which is gonna be pretty big, because, I mean, that'll be my house, essentially. I want to have a bakery with about, like, 8 ovens, and then I'm gonna have a huge barley field, or a couple of huge fields that are just, like, decorative, and then I'll have ones that are actually for harvesting. The ones for harvesting will be more concentrated. Also, there's so many big rocks around here, I can just dig them down to the surface level. There's a lot of resources to be had from over here, in other words. Also, I've been noticing, what are these lines? Just texture glitches? If I had a cultivator, I could put the grass back. Yeah, it's probably just a texture glitch. It, well, not probably, it is, but, like, why, I guess, is more of my question of why it happened. That's always where my brain goes. It's like, I see something weird happen in a game. It's never a, whoa, that, well, I mean, sometimes it's like a, whoa, that happened, but usually it's like a, whoa, how did that happen? Because it's like, yeah, I know weird things can happen in games. Doesn't always surprise me, but it's also not the thing of, like, I don't even know what I'm saying. We're gonna get this pillar. Oops. There we go. I accidentally held A down, apparently, and I put 3 A's. And then, not that I need to, but I'll go ahead and mark this tar, because it's right next to the pillar. And we're gonna keep just heading up this way. There's more pillars. And a lot of hill. I'm not building on another hill, everyone. I'm trying to find a relatively flat part of the plains, which is why I'm thinking back that way was actually looking pretty dang good. Oh, look, there's another strip. I wonder if it's specifically... Well, no, because the other one wasn't right next to the tar pit. No, look. Okay, it's just a line. It's got to be something to do... Oh, it's perfectly north and south. So it's either north to south textures, or maybe it's on a grid. I'll see if I can't find any that are running east to west, because see, there's another one. I wonder if it's something to do with pre-existing terrain in a world that got updated. That would be my only realistic guess. Also, this one's going to be dummy easy to drain. I love that. It already drained some of itself with how it generated, honestly, because these are usually a bit fuller, I think. Anyway. E. Okay, let's hop up here. It looks like it's gonna just run into shoreline that way. And then, like, loop back probably, but that's fine. I'm gonna... Yeah, because I want to try to map the shore, and then I'll worry about mapping the interior if I do. Interior. The, inland. Interior. What the fuck am I saying? Not the right words, clearly. That's funny. Oh, there it is. Okay, so it is, east to west, north and south. So you can see a line there, and we can see a line there. It kind of... Okay, here it is. They don't actually intersect, though. They kind of stop before... You can see, like, it goes, and then you can kind of see a line right there where it keeps going, but then it stops because I don't see the line anymore, and then it comes over here into this line. Oh, it does intersect. Look at that. Look at that. It's so weird. And then it goes further up there. I'm going to guess, again, just spitballing, but I'm going to guess it's because of the world being updated. And, like, I get it. Programming's weird. Okay, so then let me run back to the shore. And mark this one, too. Oh, another village! Yay, I get to be even more of a menace. But later. I'll save the being a menace. Is there... like a word for that? Like, I'll save my menacery for another time. Like, is that a word? I wonder if there's any variations of the word menace. Not like menacing or who's quite the menace, but like, yeah, I don't know. Past tense being a menace? You were a menace. Yeah, no, there's no, like, you menaced them, like, with an ED on there. It's like, no, that doesn't work. I'm gonna put that stuff up because I don't want it. I mean, I do, but not right now. I'll be in here later to slap these lappy boys. I don't know why they think everything's just so funny. No, I'm joking. Village. Forget how to spell sometimes, I swear. Yeah, I'll go around and map the shore. Plus, I just don't want to swim across. Nom nom. Eating all the food. Oh, another tar pit. And this is close to the water. Woot woot. There's a lot of easy to collect tar pits. Although, the problem with the tar pits and building the planes is I'm gonna have to fill it back in after I'm done if I don't want, like, just this hole here, so that'll take a bit of stone, but I'm willing to do it. Man, this is a bigger plains than I thought, but I also don't mind. I want to really just scope out the entire area. So far, the build area is looking to be this, like, this area here, kind of in that patch I haven't discovered, between the village and the shoreline over here. It was relatively flat, and I like that it's near the water. I usually like building near water just in case I want to do like some kind of river build or build on the shoreline, have just a little dock. Like, I like stuff like that. I'm not big for going out on the water, but I like being near the water. Like, naval trips for me are not my favorite. Like, it's exciting at first, but then the trip back is always just like, I'll just take a portal back. Like, when I play with Shadow, he likes to boat everywhere, which totally get it. I understand. The boating is fun. It's just not for me. But then on the return trip, if you've seen on stream here, I always just break my boat and take it back through a portal because I'm lazy. This man goes back on basically the same path he takes, but then he'll go slightly off so he can map more of the actual map, and it's like, okay, that makes sense. He likes filling out the map, and I do too, but I'm not as crazy about it. Like, I've got, how do I filter? I just right-click them? Yeah, there we go. I mean, you can see I've been around, but Shadow has like paths that would go like all over this map if it was this map. He on his map. I want to get him in here to discover shit, but I won't be able to do that until I can get this world on a server because of how poorly Stoneport handles, and then running this as a server hosted from my Xbox that's also processing everything else on it. I don't know if I've ever read that one before. But it's just, it would be too unstable currently on the Xbox. So not only once I get transferred over to PC, but then once I can get a server running for this, I will try to get a couple other people in here. It's not going to become a community world. This world is my baby, but there will be a few members of the community that might be allowed in here. Oh, I'm like, whoa. Just a random patrol? You dudes just hanging out? Dudes just being dudes? I wouldn't know what that's like. But did I not mark that pillar? I swear to God I did. What? Oh, dumbass. You fucking idiot. Oh my God. Yeah, you marked it. Oh no. Oh, I'm so special. So very special. This is like almost the path. I was over a little further. I came out of the forest and like I saw this tower, and how far? Yeah, it would have been like this way more. I'm trying to give you like, I didn't clip it. I could go back and like make a short of it for the VOD channel, but I was like coming through, and then I popped out and I was like, whoa, I was literally like in awe. I was like, that tower is fucking huge. And then it's like, yeah, that's what she said. Go for it. No, I'm joking. Is that? No, okay, it is just tar that drained from that pit. I'm like, is that a second tar pit? I was just saying if there was any tar that it said I could grab. Obviously, it wouldn't have let me, but... Alright, well, that's another tar pit. Good to know. But no, I was just... And it was daytime, too, so I saw the tower in all of its glory. Did I tear all my stuff down? I left something out here. Oh, I left a piece of wood. Shame. But yeah, no, I looted everything out of here. Unless stuff respawns, but it shouldn't, so. Not like that. I mean, enemies might have, but I don't imagine the boss respawned at the bottom. I guess let me run back and start filling out the middle. It seems like that's what I'm doing now. Yippee. Yeah. I'm not gonna worry about mapping all of it. I'm gonna go up and get this little swath, and then I'm just gonna run back down to where I want to set up at. I meant to get this as I was running from that pillar, but then I got distracted because I saw the tower over there. And I was like, oh, let me show you like how I saw it when I came in, but then it wasn't even like the same because it's nighttime, so you know. What can a bitch do but drink her coffee, I guess. And there's plenty of Loxes. I'll be sure to get some tamed at some point. I'm gonna make the Lox barn first, though. Okay, yeah, let's just do like a swath down the middle back towards like there. And then I'll worry about filling more of it out later. I just want to get to building, damn it. Building's my thing. I love building. When I play with a group, I would be okay with doing like all of the building, literally. Usually I just request that people get me some supplies. Like, I'll get my own supplies for the most part, but I just ask for, like, help with extra supplies. And when I play with Shadow, he just throws stuff at me, I swear. Not in a mean way. Like, that man is just like, here, I've been collecting things. Take, use it, build with it. Not actually that intense, but I'm just being silly. Well, kind of leads up into a mountain, so I guess it wouldn't hurt to get the edge of this biome mapped, since I'm only doing a single swath back down. There we go. Get some of the white on the map, since this technically isn't snow biome. I like how the biomes kind of blend together. Biome blending helps make the world feel a little more natural. It was something I learned with, like, Minecraft and stuff, like, with biome blending and, like, how it looks, and, like, how to do it if, like, custom doing it, but making your own biomes is just not really feasible. I mean, in this game, it's impossible. In Minecraft, it's plausible, but not really feasible. Plausible, for those that don't know, mean like it could happen. Statistically speaking, it could happen, but it's unlikely. Unless that's unplausible. Or implausible? No, unplausible? Implausible. I know it's impossible. I think it's implausible? I don't fucking know. I don't think that word has an anti-version. It might. Okay, yeah, I can kind of guess where the rest of the mountain's gonna be for the map, like, if I look at it later, so now we're just gonna run back down. Well, glide back down and then run. I love this fucking cape so much. The tar pit over there, here, I could just pull out my mini-map, that works. So yeah, I'll run back this way and get that little undiscovered patch near where I'm gonna build. And I should probably set up like a little temporary hut so I can sleep. And then I have a spot to put the portal, because I'll make a legit portal platform here. Not like in Stoneport. I mean, just like a platform for the single portal. Also, cool, there was a tar pit right in here. I'm gonna need tar. The mayor's house and the bakery are gonna have shingle roof. Maybe the barn? Actually, yeah, I think the barn too. Otherwise, most of the buildings are just going to have thatch roofs. Hey, Stinky Bean! How's it going? Been a little while. I hope you've been well. Let's see. I don't know exactly where I want to start with this. I am picking a spot currently to build the Plains Village, because I finished up the last structure inside of Stoneport, which is the main town. And I'm trying to get my gear upgraded, because apparently I was sleeping on... Oh, you are doing well? Good, good. I'm glad to hear that. Apparently I was sleeping on the tier of magic armor. I could have been making that already. I was under the misconception that you had to fight the queen to get the supplies you needed. And then I was reading on the subreddit that people are using magic to fight the queen, and then I'm like, okay, I'm doing something wrong then, apparently. Well, you know what? No better place than, like, right here between two resources that I'm gonna be grabbing. That village and this tar pit. So, I'm just gonna level ground, I guess. No, what I'm actually gonna do is, now that that's leveled, I'm gonna grab a little bit of wood, and we're gonna get a workstation set up, and, like, a bed. I could just go back to Stoneport and grab this stuff. But why? Why would I do that? There's a bunch of local resources I need to harvest. Why? It'd be the logical thing, but also, like, no. I was gonna build a hut, so hold on. Let me just move that, like, there. Oh, it's already daytime. Okay, well, we won't have to sleep tonight, but whatever. Temporary hut. Don't care about how it looks. This is me telling myself. So I don't build something fancy here. I just need a little 2x2 box. It's absolutely just shocking for me to build something so small, but sometimes I'm able to, everyone. Usually not. I have a lot of cloudberries right here, but I'm probably going to break all of those because they're kind of in the way. We'll just feel it out as we go, I guess, because, like, I don't know. We're starting a completely new project, which I'm excited about. I wanted to do the Swamp Town next, but I need a bakery, and I have plans to do that here in the Plains Village, so, which I don't have a name for yet. I have a name for the main town, which is Stoneport. I even have a name. It's silly, but I have a name for the Swamp Village. It's going to be Swampington. I'm just so clever. Just so very clever. No, I'm not. Don't let me lie to you. But no, I like the silly names. So at some point I'll try to get a name figured out for the Plains Village. Just have no idea yet. Like, nothing is coming to mind. Then let me get stairs here. Just for sake of convenience. Walls, because I guess you need those. I mean, only sort of sometimes. If you have enough, like, pillars and stuff on the walls, then technically. Oops. I know these are unnecessary with how small it is, but look. Still gonna do it. I can't help it. Put a door on this, and then I'm just gonna do a steep roof. Is that? Yeah, that is rotated correctly. Such a basic house. How could such a complicated woman make such a simple house? I don't know. But I did it. And then I should really go get materials to make a black metal chest. I think that would be smart. Let me just put my portal outside here. Okay, and yeah, I think that flat area literally right next to the village is a good place to I don't have my magic food on me. I can't be a menace yet. Hold on. What did I... P Village, I think? Was the name of the portal? It was, okay. I'm like, for a second there, I'm like, maybe it wasn't. Yeah, I'm gonna go through, just grab the materials for the black metal chest. I might actually have just a black metal chest chilling up top. Trying to figure out what would be quicker. Potentially go see if it's there, or just grab the stuff. I think just grab the stuff would be quicker. Oh, I don't know if I have any tar in the warehouse, though, so I'm gonna have to go up anyway. Alright, we're just gonna go up top and check. Let me jump out this way. Unfortunately, the frames seem to have gotten slightly worse in the town from before the update. Especially when I go to do stuff. Like, I was trying to make salad and, like, oops, that's not what I meant to do. Just trying to consolidate my stacks. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna go this way. If memory serves, there should be a black metal chest all the way up at the top. But my memory is unreliable 99.9% of the time, so it's probably not one up here. Yeah, no, see, I already grabbed it. That's fine. I've got materials up here. Actually, no, there's too much shit in there. Fuck. Damn it. It's fine. I can grab the tar. So this is where I needed to come to get it anyway. I moved it all up here. Let me make sure. It was only 2. Furniture, black metal chest, 2, and then 6. Yeah. Just to be safe, I'm gonna bring 2 of these over, and I'll bring more later on. But for now, I'm not trying to bring too many things there. There will be several things I do grab from Stoneport to use in the Plains Village. I don't plan to collect just like everything on its own there, but I love just being able to glide down. Okay, good. I need 12. But I would like to just, because I'm gonna have to clear a bunch of local resources anyway, so I might as well just get what I need from there for the basic resources. But I don't feel like fucking... I'm not gonna set up like a whole smithy down there or anything. Like, I'll do a smithy camp somewhere in the Black Forest or something like that, so it's nearby my town. Because, like, I've got unused space over here. I have a Grey Dwarf arena right there. I could totally just build a smithy camp off of that. Because that would kind of make sense. They'd want to, like, repair and make their gear near where they're training or fighting. So let me actually, because I'm gonna forget that, I'll just do I don't know, I'll just do a dot right there. Oh. Okay, game, calm down. Why'd you, like, shift all of my map markers? That was so weird. Okay, sorry, I was checking the stream just to make sure everything was good. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no. We're gonna put it outside. What? Yeah, I'm like, you can shove them inside of each other. I guess this one's just able to go under further because it doesn't have a pole in the way. Okay, there we go. Here, I just wanted some storage. So, oh yeah, I thought, I was gonna grab, I guess I don't need the fireball. I have my hammer. I can just go destroy their lives this way. Both metaphorically destroy their lives and physically destroy their lives. Like this. Alright. I get to have fun. I think this is a little more devastating, actually, than the fireballs. And because I'm attacking things, I should probably eat my health food. The idea is that they're gonna die, but that one... Oh, that's a 2-star. Let me go hit him directly. Oh, wow, he's a toughin'. Ah, he fucking stunned me. Oh, he killed me. I'm not surprised, but... Oh, he killed me. These robes, for one, are not even upgraded. And for two, they're weaker than, like, the padded armor. Because, like, they're for the magic. So I'm lucky. Oh, yeah. I forgot I set my spawn over here. Um, I was expecting to have to run out of my house. Well, hold on. I'm gonna run over there, eat my food, and then I'm just gonna cut everything. And then I'll start smashing things, I guess. Look, I'd rather stab and slice things than smash things. Here rests Angia, a stupid bitch. Thought she could take a 2-star falling without full health, you know? Here, we'll let, actually, I think I can just, ha, okay, yeah. Ow. Oh, I need a cart for over here. You know what, hold on. It's actually important, we're gonna need that cart. I really like the corpse run skill, the fact that it status effect, buff, whatever you want to call it. I'll just say status effect, it's more general. It's really nice for when, obviously you die, but then you need to, like, go eat your food real quick, and then it gives you rapid health regen, so you can, like, be right back up to where your health is at. And I love that it waits to give it to you until you grab your tomb. But I like that you just get the no skill drain for like a minute or whatever after you die. So then if you keep dying within that time, it doesn't just like absolutely drain your skills, which I appreciate. Yeah, I guess I'll just grab a fresh cart. I could go take a cart from somewhere. But I'm just gonna make a new one. Okay, what is it? I know it's like 20 and 40 or something like that. Wait, I'm so blind. Where is cart? Not on this page. Cart is on this page. Here we go. Oh no, it was 10 and 20, not 20 and 40. What am I thinking of? I don't even know. 10 nails, 20 wood. Whatever, I'll just grab 25 then. Yeah, cool. Okay, let's go back. See, there's plenty of carts I could grab. Could even get plenty of wood here. Oh, come on. See, I held control and I clicked, but it didn't work. Just fucking... I just love this game so very much, and its wonky-ass inventory controls. Has to be just so different from the rest of the survival games. It's just, she's just... This game, she is just so quirky, you know? She's different. Her inventory menu is just, it's different. She's not like the other games. No, I'm joking. I'm being facetious just slightly. I love Valheim, but like, oh my god, yeah, it's wonky. I haven't decided if these cloudberries are being destroyed yet or not, so I'm not gonna just intentionally barrel through them. Not yet, at least. Okay, I'm just gonna leave the cart right here, I guess. We grab Crom. I think I can just one-stab them. Yeah. Because of the backstab damage, and then I'm doing a heavy attack. I mean, I'm not worried. Yeah, the regular Follings, I can just swipe away with one swipe. I can kill with one swipe. That's what I'm trying to say. English is hard. Okay. You know what else is difficult? Counting. Counting is hard. I forget that there's some things I can just destroy with a workbench, so we're gonna do that. Okay. Not only do these guys need to go because my village is going here. I've not noticed them respawning in their camps, but if they do, that would be great to know. Then I'm just gonna have like Folings living in my farming village. But I mean that, which I'm not upset about, because they're... What do you mean? Am I not in radius? Yo. Okay, hold on. Oh, no, I'm not. Wait, no, where'd it go? Build radius. Okay, so what? Why is it not there? Okay, it's... hold on. Okay, now it's staying. Was it just the... oh, because the cooking station doesn't take it. Oh. Why am I so stupid, everyone? Don't answer that. I know why. Because my brain is dumb, that's why. I guess I'll just move it? I don't know why I'm being so special about this. There we go. I'm just like, why is... those gave no wood. Those gave absolutely no wood. What? Why? Why did I even waste my time? That dropped wood. Yeah. What the hell? Oh, I don't have a stone cutter. I'm gonna need a stone cutter. Let me just finish clearing them out. I'm like trying to clear the village of the enemies, but then also like destroy the village itself, and I'm getting distracted. Sorry, everyone in here is in for a rude awakening. I know, you just think it's so funny. I don't really know why. All your friends are dying around you. Unless that's what's funny. None of them are actually friends. And they find it quite humorous that they're getting killed. Oh, excuse me. Getting killed. That was a sneak attack sneeze. I remember when these guys were scary. I came to the plains with bronze gear on my first playthrough of this game back before they had world modifiers. And, well, let's say my first trip, I wasn't even going to the plains. I was actually going to the swamp. And I had a swamp right next to a plains, and, a death mosquito said hi. So yeah, you could imagine what that ended up like. And if you can't, then you don't know what the death mosquitoes do. They ruin your day, that's what they do. That's the easiest way to put it. I'm getting distracted. I'm not supposed to be destroying this stuff yet. Damn, my cart's almost full. Alright. You know what? This man's just asking for it. Oh, there's two of them up there. They're just like barely out of the blast radius of the hammer. Oh. Ah, it's because he's a 1-star. Like, how'd you survive all of those hammer blasts, my dude? Yeah, that's what you get. You don't get to stand up in your tower. Or was it you? I don't know. It was one of them. Doesn't really matter. I ruined their day. That's all that really matters. Because I'm an absolute menace to the local population. I'm gonna sleep. Since I got a bed here. Did that just like hurt itself on the ground? Or was there a rock there? I have no idea, if I'm being honest. Yeah, I don't know what I was confused about, actually. Yeah, we'll put everything that's not the regular wood in there, and then I'll put the regular wood. Also, where'd I get that Surtling core from? Who knows? Do I have stone? Nope. Okay, well, I will in a moment. It says this rock is going to be going anyway. Oh, there we go. That's the right number. Okay. It's more than enough. I just needed a campfire. At least for now. Okay. Also, I noticed that they added a new world modifier setting, so you can have, like, everything be at risk of burning, or just, wood in the ashlands at risk of burning, and it's like, oh! My reaction was, oh, it's nice to see that they're adding more world modifiers, even if it's only to make the game more difficult. Fucking, of course it would rain. At least I'm not building anything right now. Also, I'm gonna pull my cart a little closer. I was pushing forward when I dodged, game. You don't have to force dodge me backwards. I'm pushing a direction. You're supposed to only do that when you don't press a direction, but what the fuck do I know, apparently? Oh, that's where I got the Surtling core from. You dummy. 7. Wow, there's a lot of totems in this one village. This is actually the most totems I've ever seen in one place. I usually only find one totem, which obviously for me is 3 because of the 3 times, but like still. Uh-oh. After I stabbed him, I saw it was going to be an issue. I wish I had some magic right now. Ow. Oh, that really hurt. Okay. This is what I get out for playing with unupgraded, armor. Will he will run into the spikes. I can just kite him into the spikes then, until he gets angry and smashes them. Oh, shit. Okay, one more hit like that and I'm dead. Oh, God. Get off my booty cheeks. You're not welcome. It is unconsensual booty touching, and I'm not about that. It very much needs to be consensual. He gets mad. He's like, fuck your wall. I'm like, well, it's actually not mine. See, this is probably why I should have kept my crossbow on me until I was fully established with the magic. So if I get hit by him, I'm dead. I could always try for a quicker attack with, like, my black metal axe. Ooh, that was so fucking close. Oh, no, I'm gonna die. That was dumb. I should have just attacked him with my sword. Why does the axe take so long to swing? It's just a fucking axe. I'm not upset that I died. I'm just upset that, I'm stupid. Honestly. Honestly. And really, I'm not even upset that I'm stupid, because it's something I've already come to accept, so. Just mostly stupid in the sense of, like, I was not thinking. But it's okay. Where'd the fucker go? No, where'd he go? Alright, you know what? We'll find him. Hey, was it you? Yeah, you stupid piece of shit. Get fucking stabbed, bitch. No, I'm joking. So much skill. Oh my god, he just stood there for me. He knew what was gonna happen. No, I'm joking. Okay. I'm gonna dump some shit in my cart. Hey, Brett. I'm doing good. How are you? I'm just being an absolute menace to the local foaling population. Not too bad, just waking up. Nice, nice. Yeah, I've been up for like almost a couple hours now at this point. Made my way through my coffee, haven't had breakfast yet, but I have a lot of work to do. They dropped Ashlance and I wasn't ready. I haven't even fought the queen yet. But it's okay, because it can wait. It's not going anywhere. I am working on my plains village. Well, I'm working on clearing out the area, and then I'm gonna make my plains village somewhere like over there near my hut. Need to get back into this. I feel that that was me like earlier this year. I had first played it the year before when it dropped on Xbox, and then kind of dropped it after a few months, and then I picked it back up just earlier this year, and they have a bunch of world modifier settings, so I can actually play it more casually now, and I have been enjoying it a lot more. And they have crossplay for this too, so just throwing that out there. Okay, I think I can go back to destroying everything now. Nope. You know, pressing every number besides the number that I actually need. My brain doesn't work. Use an axe to break wood, you say. It's like, no, no, no. I'm gonna destroy it with my hammer. No. This year has been a big year. There are a lot of new games, plus tons of old ones getting big updates. Oh, I know. I saw that 7 Days to Die is getting its 1.0 update for PC in June, and then it's supposed to be getting the 1.0 console release in July. Ark is supposed to have the map The Center added in June. Fucking Minecraft's update could come out in a few weeks, or it could be like a month or two from now still. It depends on when Mojang wants to release it, of course. I'm sure there's other games that I'm just not thinking of, but yeah. I don't know what Conan's been doing. I haven't really kept up to date with that game. I know the last time I checked into it, they had added like a season pass into the game, and it's like, oh, well, damn. Kind of sad. Don't like season passes, if I'm being honest. They're really stupid. Unless games do like a season pass, like Master Chief Collection or Halo Infinite's done, where like when they release the season pass, you can choose what season pass to work on, and it's never gonna go away either. So you can always just work on the same season pass until it's complete. If games followed that model more for season passes, I'd be cool with them. But they don't. They force you to have to play the game in a certain time period, and it's like, I don't have the time to play your fucking garbage game that long. And I only say garbage game because games that want to add a limited time season pass, I'm sorry, but that's a garbage move. It's a really shitty trash move on the devs. I don't want to have to be forced to play a game for a certain period of time to unlock really shitty in-game rewards that I don't even want anyway. Half the time, you know. V Rising, I'm not sure what that is. Goddess 1.0, The Sons of the Forest is getting 1.0, and Small Lands Goddess 1.0. Elden Ring gets DLC next month too. Yeah, I kind of fell off of Elden Ring. You know, we were all like kind of playing it, and then I kind of fell off a bit, and then everyone else got ahead of me, and so I'm just like, I couldn't get past, oh, I don't even remember what the boss's name is now. But I couldn't get past one of the... I got past the fire giant or whatever, and then there was the boss after that, I think, that I just couldn't get past. But I don't know. I enjoy the Souls-like games because of their gameplay, but like, I'm not good at them. I've never been good at them. You beat the game on both PC and Xbox. I believe that. I believe that. I'm just not patient enough, I think, for games like that. And so, like, when I mess up the first couple times in a boss fight, it's like, okay, alright. And then after that, it's like, I start actually getting pissed off. Okay, it's gonna... I probably should just have grabbed a stone cutter, but I'm committed at this point. I don't know, rage games, like I was trying to, when I first started streaming earlier this year, I was trying to stream Dark Souls 3, because that's a Souls game I've beat twice. Once with help, and then the second time I did completely on my own, but to be fair, it was with a New Game Plus Plus character, so I was like maxed level on everything that really mattered. Since, you know, anything above level 40 really doesn't matter for your skills, since it drops so drastically with how much it actually increases per level. But I tried it with a fresh character, and nope. We got maybe 5 streams in, I was done. Okay, science. More damage with the pickaxe, or more damage with the hammer? Same damage, but that was a critical with the pick. No, it's really this. Okay, I'm just gonna be better off getting them both at the same time, at least, for like 10 points less damage per hit. Again, I should really just get a stone cutter, but do you think I'm smart? No. And if you think I'm smart, well, I'm sorry, you're wrong. I'm also really stubborn at times too, but not so stubborn that it's like, if someone's presenting the solution in front of me, and it's like, I can easily see that the way I'm trying is not working, I'll be like, okay, I'll go ahead and just like relent. I'm not that stubborn, fortunately. Not gonna like die on a hill for most things. There's some things I'll die on a hill over. I can't actively think of anything, but playing them since Demon Souls PS3 version. See, the first Souls game I ever played was Dark Souls 2, which I hear objectively is the worst one, or at least the hardest to get into. And after having played Dark Souls 3, it's like, yeah, it was I think the hardest thing with 2 was the fact that you get hollowed every time you die, or you get even more hollowed when you die, however you want to word that, and like it reduces your health down to a maximum of like half, and it's like, what the fuck is this? And then, you know, I spent like 2 hours customizing my character, and then I die in the first 10 minutes of gameplay, and then you look all undead and ugly, and it's like, well, why the fuck did I customize my character then? I was so mad. It's between 1 and 2 for your favorite of the game series. See, I'm basic bitch, sorry. Dark Souls 3 is my favorite. Mechanically speaking, I think Elden Ring was the best. But I say that just because I like being able to jump around and like do extra stuff that you just can't normally do with the Souls-like games, because, you know, the jumping is to only get over gaps in the older games. And Elden Ring really just felt like an unofficial Dark Souls 3. I mean, Dark Souls 4. Maybe that's, like, just my closed-mindedness of, like, Souls-like games. Because I've only ever played Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 3, and Elden Ring. I've seen gameplay of Bloodborne, and I've been told I should play it, but like, isn't it only on PlayStation? And I don't really care about PlayStation. It's nostalgia for you. It's one of those. You know, Elden Ring is way better. I mean, I wouldn't say overall it's better, maybe just mechanically speaking. Just like, if we're talking mechanics, Mass Effect 3 is technically the best, but if we're talking about which one's the actual best game, Mass Effect 2. Respect to the first game. The series couldn't have started without it, but like, the first one is really clunky. 2 is when it really got good. Gameplay-wise, again. Story, I think, was just fine for the first. I really liked Mass Effect 2, though, just overall. That game stood out to me more than 1. Is that the whole village? Sure looks like it. It's Dark Souls 3 with Lovecraft story for Bloodborne. Yeah, no, pretty much, from what I've seen. Like, it looks like I would enjoy it, but at the same time, enjoy is a loose term, or a loose way to describe Souls-like games for me, because overall, I don't really enjoy those games. If we're looking at the big picture, because of the big important parts of the game being killing bosses and stuff, and that being one of my least favorite parts, because I'm always such garbage at the bosses. So, like, really, I guess I can't even say I enjoy those games. I enjoy the thought of playing the games, but I think actually playing the games, like, besides enjoying the mechanics of it, like, I don't know. I don't really know how to describe it other than that. Alright, well that wasn't a bad start. I guess let's work on this tar pit next, since these are all immediate resources kind of stopping me from doing much in the area. Although this is going to be a pain. So I'm going to have to dig a canal, but then I'm going to have to fill it back in because it's like right next to where I want to build. So let's just try to lower what we can with the hoe first, and then I'll use the pickaxe. Okay, let me go get a rested bonus, even if it's not very high, because I don't have much things to give me comfort yet. So boss fight games are your jam. That's why you're a huge Monster Hunter fan too. Yeah, I just couldn't get into Monster Hunter personally. I gave that game like 3 or 4 different chances. Like I wanted to get into it. I really liked the character customization. Like, JRPGs go hard when the ones that let you customize characters, they seem to go pretty hard, and I appreciate that. But like, oh, I don't have my reset button. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. Now I just reset that timer. I have to wait like 30 seconds. That's it. Less than 30 seconds. I think it was 28 seconds I counted one time. And like, I like boss fights in games. Don't get me wrong. It's just like Valheim. I love the boss fights in this game. It's just, I don't know. I suck at the Souls-like games, so saying I enjoy the boss fights is a very loose term. There's some bosses I enjoy because they're easier. I really like the big slow bosses because I can fight them a lot easier. But the crazy fast bosses, those are the ones that like spike my anxiety as I'm playing, and it's like I have a harder time focusing. It's like you have less time to think. You just have to do, and I don't handle well with just doing. I have to try to strategize a little bit, even though it doesn't work very well. But you know, yeah, they're not for everyone when it comes to Monster Hunter. Yeah. It's just, for me personally, JRPGs in general aren't usually my thing. Nothing against them. It's just a very different style of game, and like, I didn't get into JRPGs at a young age. So, like, I never really played Final Fantasy. That's like one of the biggest ones I can think of. So I just don't have like the nostalgia factor behind it, and it's just too different of a style of gameplay for me personally to actually enjoy. So that's not to say that I think JRPGs are bad. They're just not for me. I know I complain about the rain a lot in this game, but the fog is almost worse sometimes. It's like I'm just trying to do something. I just want to see. I already struggle enough real life seeing. I don't need to struggle in the game. I don't mind draining tar pits. I'm just annoyed because of where this one is and where I want to build. Also, I can remove all 3 of those. We don't need the death markers. They just clutter up the map. It's not that I don't want people to know that I've died. The majority of my deaths have come from me being dumb. So I don't care about that. It's just they clutter the map. You grew up with Final Fantasy VII and Pokemon time, so your brain was washed into loving them. I mean, that's fair. See, I've never played a Pokemon game, and I never intend to. To each their own. I'm not judging anyone that plays Pokemon games. I just constantly hear about how, oh, I don't remember the devs for Pokemon. I just constantly hear about how each next game iteration is worse than the one previous anymore. I know that that wasn't the case back in the day with Pokemon, but, like, anymore. And so I just have no interest in... It's just, and the whole, like, gameplay loop of catching monsters, leveling them up, going to battle the monsters, it's just, it doesn't appeal to me. And the first Final Fantasy game I ever played was, Crystal Chronicles, which I know is very, very different from every other Final Fantasy game. Well, maybe not every other, but the majority of them, how they're like the main ones. And then I played, I think it was Final Fantasy 2, like one time. I don't remember which one it was. I know it was on the original PlayStation. So it's either like 1 or 2, or maybe 2 or 3. I don't know. You like started off in like a town, in like a shop or something. I don't. So super vague. It was probably like the majority of some of the games, but like I don't fucking remember. I was like 12 maybe, whenever I played it. So I don't remember. But I remember, fucking platformers were a big thing in my life for a long time. And I absolutely fucking hate platformers. Oh, man. Sounds like 1 or 3. I think it must have been 3 then, because I don't think it was 1. I think it had a number with it. I just know it was on the original PlayStation. I played it on a PlayStation 2, but the disc was original PlayStation, so. Same difference at that point. I'll need this tar later, but I don't really need it right now. I'm just doing this to get this tar pit out of the way, because then I gotta fill it back in, which is gonna take quite a bit of stone. But it's okay, we got rocks in the area. I got rocks back at Stoneport, the main town, for anyone that doesn't know. I never try to just say things on stream like everyone just knows. I try to give a little bit of background or explanation. So that 1 through 9, what, with the first 9 were on PlayStation, like original? Is that what you're saying? Because if so, then goddamn, I didn't realize that. Or am I just misunderstanding? Or just starting in a city. So much tar. They started on NES and SNES, but 1 through 6 got port to PS1. Oh my god, okay, I didn't realize that. Holy shit. That's insane. I don't know if I ever played a Super Nintendo, but I know I played the original NES. Because the original NES is what had like Duck Hunt and stuff on it, right? And I remember I actually played that. Classic fucking Duck Hunt. That shit's crazy. I remember my friend brought it over one time. And I was just like, oh hell yeah. I'm like, let's play some Duck Hunt. I think I can one stab kill these. I know I can, if it'll let me. Oh. Alright, then. No! They've chosen to live! Hold on. You cannot live. You're a parasite. I know this is gonna be unfortunate, because I'm pretty sure they just keep spawning here regardless. If so, I can make a little tar pen and it'll be like an attraction for my village. I just won't build on top of the tar pit. No, I meant a heavy attack, but that works. Okay, is that all of them? These fuckers are so annoying. Indeed, indeed, that was all. Does this like... I wonder if I got a cultivator, could I like put grass on this ground? Will it turn back into like regular ground? Since it's all like dirty from the tar. I'll have to get a cultivator and see. Although I have to make a cultivator. I'm not going to grab my one from Stoneport and bring it over, because that would just be silly. Starting in a town, they're 1, 3, and 8, but 8 sci-fi fantasy. So, oh yeah, no, I know it wasn't all the way that far up. It was no higher than 3, I can say that much, because I remember it was a smaller number on the game. I just don't necessarily remember what... Oh, I already marked that tower. Never mind. I saw it and I'm like, I'm gonna go mark that. Getting distracted from what I'm doing. You know, the usual. The life of an airhead. What can I say? Other than I got distracted. Whoopsie. Alright. Well, at least I got a big rock right here. I'm gonna need a workbench too, though. Why did I think I had wood in there? Why would I think that? I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Damn. I guess I'll put the tar in here. No, what am I... You know, I just really wish I could just right-click a stack and split it quickly. Why do I have to hold shift and click? Why, Iron Gate? Why did you not just standardize your inventory with every single other survival game? Why? Why do you have to be different? Why do you think you're special? Just do like every single other fucking survival game ever and let me right-click to split a stack. If I'm holding a stack, let me right-click to place one down. But does it let me do that? No. Why would it let me do that? I'm sure there's a mod that would let me do that once I get to PC, but I'm on console, so I cannot have mods. Sad day, I know. Console pleb, how could I? If I can get a fucking job, nowhere will fucking hire me. It sucks. But if I could get a goddamn job, then I would already have money saved up and I'd be working on getting my my PC built. But everywhere is like, we're hiring, and then nowhere wants to fucking hire. Like, it's because these places want someone to be their little bitch and just work whatever hours they want. And I'm sorry, that's not how it works. You're hiring a worker to work a job. You're gonna accommodate to my hours, motherfuckers. Also, what is with employers asking about availability when you have to fill out what your availability is on the fucking application? Okay, Lindsay, if it says I'm available Monday through Thursday, no, that does not mean I can work fucking Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. So do not fucking ask me, because otherwise I would have put it on there, you stupid bitch. Like, that shit's so annoying. You love that they made Valheim look like a PS2 game. Oh, no, I love the fact that this game is low res. Like, I mean, not only does it run better because it doesn't have to have fucking AAA studio graphics, but also just like, there's a certain charm and aesthetic to lower res games. And that might just be the nostalgia in me talking, because like, I did grow up PlayStation 2, GameCube era. My very first console was a Nintendo 64. I mean, by the time I was playing it as a kid, it was already technically obsolete, but still, that was like the majority of my gaming for the first like 7 years of my life. I got a Game Boy Advance when I was like 7 or 8, I can't remember, but I still ended up playing the 64 more. And then I got a GameCube at some point, so like I have a lot of memories playing like PlayStation 2 and GameCube. It always reminds you of your teenage years. Fair enough, fair enough. Alright, how much stone do I have here? I know the answer is not enough, but yeah, not enough, but it's okay. I have plenty of rocks around here that I can get more from. Okay, I'm gonna run back to Stoneport and make an extra cultivator. Because I want to see if I can cultivate the ground where these weird texture strips happened from the update, and see if I can fix it. If not, then big sad girl right here. But if I can, I will be happy. Growing up, it was SNES, N64, Game Boy Color, and Sega Genesis. I don't think I ever played a Sega Genesis. I think I saw one. I played a Dreamcast like twice in my life. That was the weirdest console ever, but it was cool.
Maybe not actually the weirdest console ever, but in my experience, it was so weird. I don't even know what game it was that I played. It was some... yeah, I don't even know how to describe it. I remember there was like a castle setting, and it was like a 4-player co-op, and you each were like a different colored knight or some shit like that, but the Dreamcast was the first console you bought yourself. Damn. I'm just like out here like, what's a Dreamcast? No, I'm joking. As a kid, I was like, what's a Dreamcast? I had never heard of it, but I had such limited experience and knowledge with stuff at the time. Okay, I know I need like core wood and like bronze for the cultivator, but I don't remember what else, so I gotta run up to the top to select the forge. Ignore the poor frame rates, everyone. I'm sorry. It's not my fault. It might actually be my fault, but it's not my fault. I refuse to take credit for having built too many things. Also, ignore the very, very awful frames when I use crafting stations in the town, too. I just need a cultivator. Where the fuck is the oh, it's right there. It's right in front of me. Oh my god. It was just core wood and bronze. Okay, it was nothing else. Well, we gotta go all the way to the bottom, pretty much, for the bronze. Sega kind of effed that console. Oh, wait. Oh, the whole console. Oh, no. Yeah, is Sega still an independent company, or did they got bought up by someone, like, years back, yeah? Or no? I don't actually know. I feel like I heard something, but, like, I never really cared about Sega, because, like, I don't care about the Sonic games, personally. I played, like, the original Sonic or whatever on Game Boy, but, like, I didn't enjoy it. And then I've never played any other Sonic game. So I'm just like, yeah, no, I'm good. No, they're still around? Okay. I mean, like, I know, like, Sonic's still a thing. I just didn't know if Sega was, like, bought up by another company or something. Because, you know, everything has to merge into something else. They did sell some parts off, you think? Okay. I mean, if I really care, I guess I could look into it. Keyword if. More keyword being, I don't. No, I'm joking. I love Valheim, it just cannot handle what I want to build, which is sad, because, like, I wanted to do so much more to this town. Oh, I only needed 5. I thought it was 6. Whatever. Better safe than sorry. Oh my god. Come on, just craft. The frames are so bad I had to spam click it just to get it to go. Let me out. I'm done. Never coming back to this town. No, I'm joking. I am gonna put this bronze up though, because I'm not hauling it with me. Not yet. I'll bring some bronze over later when I gotta make a forge, but for now, don't wanna. Or the forge upgrades or whatever it is, because isn't it just copper for a bronze? Let me re-say that. Isn't it just copper for a forge? Oh my god. That is not what I meant to say. Yeah, it's just copper anyways. After I was thinking about it, I'm like, wait, you need the forge to make bronze, so they would put you in a real pickle. I'm so special. Don't you need a copper to make a bronze? I mean, that's not wrong, but that's not what I meant to say. I will just bring that core wood with us. That doesn't matter. Oh, damn. Alright. Let me up. Alright. The frames... The frames. Less than 10 frames. 13, 12, 11, 11. It was 11.4. Now it's... Ooh. Ooh. 13 frames. Almost 14. Ooh. I can when I build my PC. I don't know. I don't know about that. It depends on if that stuff needs more graphical processing than physical processing or like central processing, because I mean, I have my processor purchased already, and I'd have the motherboard if I had purchased the right motherboard, but I had to return the motherboard because I'm stupid and don't know how to read. I needed an AM5 socket motherboard, not one with an AM4. But it's okay. You live and you learn. And I got a full refund on it anyway, so it was like, not a big deal. I didn't even open the packaging. I just read on it and I was like, wait a minute, that's not right. And then I looked into it more. I'm like, I swear I read that it was compatible up to Ryzen 9, but apparently not, so I take credit for being dumb. Okay. Slowly but surely we'll fill this pit. Which, like, I know I'll have some more processing for building when I get to PC. It's just, I worry if I'm actually gonna ever be able to do the interior decorating to the fullest degree that I want to in my town and still have it, be playable. Because it's almost not playable with where it's at right now. Which is real sad. I was not trying to make my main town that fucking process heavy. You built a huge town on a server back when the game first came out. Well, maybe it's also the server difference too. I could see that helping. Instead of your, like, your device having to process everything, it's processing a lot on the... I mean, I know it's still gonna have to process some, but, like, I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. Because I know, like, for example, when we played 7 Days to Die together the couple times a few years ago, my computer could barely handle it. But, like, it could barely handle it better when you were hosting versus when, like, I hosted my own solo. Which makes sense, and so that's why I think, like, well, maybe the server would help too. Which is my plan. Once I get on PC, I wouldn't mind getting this up on a server anyway. I just gotta, again, have a job for that, because for some reason, servers cost money. It just confuses me. No, I'm joking. But unfortunately, a server costs money, so... Although it wasn't bad. It was like standard price for servers for Valheim. I think like the 14 for a 10 slot server. Or 8 slot. I don't know if the servers let you have more than 8 people. I know Valheim's like non-server cap is 8. I'm sure there's some of those servers that can push it, because there's servers you can get like Minecraft Bedrock worlds on that have like 100 slots on it, and Minecraft Bedrock's only supposed to have up to 10 players in one server. So who knows? I don't actually know a whole lot on this stuff, if I'm being honest. I have limited knowledge, and then there's parts of it that I know, and then there's other parts that I don't know. Clearly. I think there's mods to make it bigger. I mean, that, yeah, if not just the servers, then mods, because, like, I'm familiar with that, like, Lethal Company having the More Company mod. Not that I've needed to utilize it. The most I've ever played with in Lethal Company is 2 other people. That's a game I'm trying to find more people to play with. I absolutely love Lethal Company, but the 2 people I play with don't play it very often, and so I don't get my group fill very much with that. And I don't just play with random people, because I'm not going to run into bigots online. I'd really rather not. I'm not going to, like, put myself out there in that sense to be able to run into bigots. And then that's when someone's like, well, you could join, like, a group or the subreddit or something. It's like, yeah, but that means I have to deal with people that I don't know. You've only heard good about that game. Yeah, I love Lethal Company. It's such a simple gameplay loop. And yeah, I just can't get enough of it. You just go in, you get the scrap, get out before you die. Don't get terrified, in other words, or like don't be scared, but like at the same time, probably gonna get scared. I'm less scared in that game than I used to be, but also the two people I play it with, we all sit in the same room when we're playing, so we're not using like walkie-talkies or anything like that. Like, we're not remote playing, and so it's like less scary. But if I could play it remotely with a group, that would be amazing, because then it's like you get cut off from other people. You don't have a walkie-talkie, or everyone else dies and you're like the only one alive in the factory, and you're like, where is everyone? And then they're all dead and you don't get any kind of response. Lethal Company, like, watching videos of it is really fun, but I'm running out of content of, like, people that I want to watch. I'll go back to filling the hole in just a minute. I wanted to get a decent amount of stone, so I'm not just like, alright, let me, like, fill, like, 5 parts of it, and then I have to go get more stone. And the mods for Lethal Company that I have are just quality of life mods. One of my favorite is Lethal Company Enhancer. Lets you change like the time scale and your stamina settings and stuff. And so I gave myself more stamina, quicker regen, and then longer days. And playing solo, it actually makes it a lot easier. Yeah, you've been watching mostly tech repair videos. I just watch fucking random garbage on YouTube mostly. No, I'm joking. But you also recently started soldering, soldering? Yeah, soldering. I know how to speak. English is hard. That's cool. Like, what are you soldering? Like circuit boards, or like just basic, like, I don't even know. I don't even know how to pose the question for something like that. So it seems like the rest of the rock under the ground just breaks when I break all the rock above the ground. That's nice. So I won't even have to dig down into the ground to get the rest of the stone. Or I technically might, but I'm not going to worry about it. Oh, okay. Repair to Pokemon Game Boy games and like PS1 memory card. Okay, legit. That's fucking crazy. I decided I'm just gonna finish breaking that rock, and then I'll go back to filling the hole. Oh no, I hit the ground. I was trying to not do that. Sweet. You got a broke original Xbox on the way to the house to see if you can fix it. Oh, heck yeah. Fuck, I bet you could fix that and then resell it for a good amount. If that's what you're trying to do, is console flipping instead of house flipping. Oh. And then my brain goes to house flipping because of the game House Flipper. And then I saw that they have a second one. I'm just like, ah, it's not on Games Pass though, and I don't have money right now. I'm not that worried about it. House Flipper and like Power Wash Simulator are two of my favorite games just to play on my downtime. I just genuinely enjoy cleaning things though. And I've been trying to find like a housekeeping job or just any kind of cleaning job really, but nowhere wants to fucking hire in my town. it sucks. I don't want to get a gas station job. I hate people. I'm not good with customer service. People are rude. There's a lot of bigots in my town, and I get misidentified a lot, and I just hate dealing with that, because I want to, like, punch those people in their throats. But you can't, because that would be wrong. And also, it's illegal. No, I'm joking. Soon, Loxes. Soon you will be mine. Maybe not you specifically, but your relatives. Alright, let's smooth this out, much like my brain. A joke I make often, but less of a joke and more of just a statement. Leveling ground in this game is so goddamn tedious, but I kind of love it. I hate it, but I love it. Like, it's like such a process, but then it's so satisfying once it's done. Because, like, you have to fill in all these weird little gaps, and then you have to go back over and smooth it out because it raises it up too much. And then my hoe broke. To shove this inside because I don't feel like making a little roof for it. Alright. Oh, right. Oh my god. Okay, just place that down. Move the bed. Grab that back. Dear lord, 'cause I know I can shove the bed and the workbench in here. Here, let me... Yeah, here we go, actually. Workbench like that, and then I think I can shove the bed back in here. With the foot of it like this. Yeah, see? I don't know why it wouldn't let me put the workbench down. I knew that would work. I've done this before. I've literally done this before. If you fix it, your brother wants to buy it and have you mod it for him. Oh, hell yeah, that would be cool. Was that jailbreaking the console to mod it? Or is that a completely different thing? Oh, you moved? Oh, nice. You live with your brother now? Cool, cool. Does that put you far from where you were before? Or are you still in the same basic area? And if you don't want to say specifically, obviously, because, you know, stream, I totally get that too. One game I've seen recently that I would love to play once I get my PC is Enshrouded. Oh my god, I think I would love that game. About 2 towns over. Okay. I still live in the same fucking town. I too moved in with my brother, though. I had moved in my last relationship. I had moved out of town to one town over because we couldn't find any places in town, and that relationship went to shit. So then I moved in with my brother, and I've been here for like a year, little over a year now at this point. At this point, I've almost just given up on dating because, like, at least in this state, maybe if I move ever, but like, unless some of my family plan on moving towns, I just, like, moving is scary, and I have separation anxiety, and if I'm not, like, near people I know, then, like, I have a really hard time functioning day to day. The fact that there's tar here is gonna bug me. Can I, like, level this down without actually digging it to get the tar out of here? It seemed to have worked. You moved back in April. Nice, nice. What even is it? It's May? So just last month? Yeah. I think I'd know what month it is. It was literally just my sister's birthday yesterday. But like, I would love to get out of this state if I could. Or really, I would just love for the government to get out of our fucking healthcare and let it be between patient and doctor, because our government has no fucking place. Especially the local governments. Like, get the fuck out. I'm not gonna direct this into a political conversation, so that's all I have to say on that. Not that I'm opposed to directing it towards a political conversation, I just don't feel like it right now. I don't got that kind of energy. Well, I got the tar pit filled, I just have to fill the canal now. We talked about that before, you believe. Were you moving or me moving? I don't even remember what was being said now, or something else. I said a lot. Sorry, if you don't want to specify, you don't have to. I say a lot and then I don't remember what I say, so it's a real problem whenever someone like comments on something and then I'm just like, the what? I feel so like bad because it's like, shit, someone's commenting, but then I'm just like, I don't know what you're talking about. But never in like a way of like I'm gaslighting someone. It's just like I'm an airhead, so I don't fucking remember what I say half the time after I say it. The medical thing. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, no, that's been a pressing matter for the last couple years now. So I'm quite certain I would have said something about it. So it seems like things might actually be calming down a little bit now. Certain things that, you know, are very clearly unconstitutional are actually being ruled unconstitutional now. So it's like, okay, we have some forward progress. And then there's Utah going completely backwards, but again, we're not going to get into that. We mostly agreed on, other than needle points on regulation. Yeah, I know there's some certain contempt between certain opinions of some people on a lot of those matters. My thing is there's just a lot of people that don't fully understand about it without having, like, you know, being trans themselves, because it's like hard to explain something sometimes when it's like experience based or like just a feeling. But also, yeah, I'm just rambling at this point, to be honest. Okay, I guess I just gotta smooth out the edges now. Fortunately, the locks dancing in a circle here is not getting in my way. Better than I can say for Minecraft mobs. Little motherfuckers, always wanna... They're like, ooh, blocks are changing? Let me walk over here, right in your way. And it's like, the animals on Bedrock are especially stupid, because like on Java, if you punch something, it runs away. On Bedrock, it just runs around in circles, and it's like, what the fuck is this? I want it to run away from me. I am punching it. I do not want it in my area. Do not make me kill a random animal, because I just don't feel like having its garbage loot in my inventory for a little while. Like, especially when I'm just trying to build. Minecraft mobs are some of the most annoying, in my opinion. But I could bitch and moan about Minecraft all day, even though I love it. I have the most complaints about that game than I think any other game. And it's mostly the Bedrock version, the cross-platform version, because they have so many fucking bugs on there that they know about, and they just seem like they don't want to fix it, or they can't figure out how to fix it. Like the mob spawn bug in the Nether. The Nether still to this day spawns like 2 to 3 times the amount of enemies it's supposed to on Bedrock. Have they fixed it? No. It's been a known bug since before the Nether update, though. And I think, what was it, Nether update 2018, I believe? No, that was 2019. No. Yeah, because then Caves and Cliffs was 2020 into 2021. Disappointing two-part that, you know, we don't talk about. Well, it's fair to ramble. I mean, yeah, I feel that. I ramble a lot. That's the majority of my streams, to be honest. Sometimes I don't talk as much, but usually I ramble. I'm raising this up way too much. That's fine. I can smooth it down. If you hold shift when leveling with the hoe, it levels relative to the ground around it versus relative to your height, which is nice, because then I can just smooth out the hills. But obviously I gotta fill this garbage in first. The hell? Am I really like getting caught on the ground that much? It's like not even that steep though. That's so weird. Really? Alright, whatever, Valheim. Be the way that you are. It's okay. I'm gonna start breaking this rock because it's kind of in my way. Okay. Although I don't know how much longer I'll be streaming, just because I haven't had breakfast yet. I'm getting kind of hungry. And I have been streaming for a couple hours already. I just wanted to get some more progress going. I wanted to start on the area at least. I didn't figure I'd do any building this morning, but even just getting it started is a big step. Okay, I can pick up some of that stone just by placing some stone down. Did not mean to place on that spot again though. It's fine. Alright, yeah, I've got space to pick this rock up. Yeah, I think, until you get more regular views, that's why you prefer doing duos. Yeah, I get that. If I was able to, I would, but there's a bug right now that it's been a bug for a while, and it doesn't happen consistently, but whenever you share party audio while streaming from the Xbox, it likes to make anyone who's included their audio in the party extremely scratchy. And if I could just stream from a PC, obviously I know how to add sources into OBS. You taught me all of that. But I'm not using OBS, unfortunately, because I can't. So once I get my PC, it won't be an issue. But yeah, no, my brother and I were trying to do some co-op streams, and then it just it's so scratchy to the point where it's like unwatchable. Like it literally makes the stream unwatchable. Like it's so awful. It's not like kind of scratchy, like where you can deal with it. It's just like, no, it's unbearable. And I've looked it up and it's known about, but no one has a solution for it. Any solution you find is from like 2 years ago. And so it's just kind of sad that either both Twitch or Microsoft or them together are just not caring enough to fix this. It's like, I know there's not a crazy amount of people probably streaming from the Xbox, but I'm sure there's enough that they should fix it. I know we're absolutely in the streaming minority, but still, it's like, please fix. Okay, if I didn't have my bed on the map, I would not have known where this was, if I'm being honest. It's too foggy for that. Just give me one piece. Just one piece of wood. Thank you. If I could just pick up the stack and right-click to place one down, it'd just make my life so much easier. I know I bitch and complain about that a lot, but it's because it bugs me so much. But no, yeah, doing like a group stream or like a co-op stream with even just one other person would be much preferred. I enjoy solo streaming, but at the same time, it's like I play a lot of co-op games solo, and it's real sad. But just you wait. Once I get my PC, things will change. Also, I might be changing my stream schedule when I get a job, but I kind of have to get a job first to see if I need to change it or not, so. And I was thinking about changing it anyway, just earlier into the day, because, like, the late night streams, I've been going to bed earlier here recently and not been staying up as late, and so the late night streams just have not been working for me because I don't have the energy, and I'm just so quiet on those streams. Like, I'm just not chatting like I want to be, or just rambling about things aimlessly. And so that's why I've postponed a couple of my streams here recently to the next day, because I should have just streamed earlier in the day. You're a night owl. I mean, I am too. Here recently, I've just not had anyone to hang out with at night, and the people I've been hanging out with has been like earlier in the day. It's not raining. You're not snuffed out. What do you think you're doing? Someone explain to me why this is doing this. It was literally just lit. If I put another piece of wood in there, is it gonna just magically work? What the fuck? I know it's not too close to the wall. That's not how that works. And plus, like, again, it's already worked. I don't know. I guess it doesn't matter, but, like, it kind of does because it's bugging me. Why is it not working? Go on, get. I was just talking about how you guys don't get in my way. God damn it. I can push it, good. But I'm just pushing it further into the rock. I need to, like, push it out. Alright, here. I mean, kind of convenient. I used them as a step, but, like, it's not what I wanted. I want you not in here. You're being worse than a Minecraft mob right now. And I don't feel like killing you. How much damage does my hammer do? Probably not enough. I would probably be better off just backstabbing. Oh, that's right. They do a lot of damage. Yeah, but can you hurt me when I'm on you? Nerd. Oh, you can do your slam attack still. Yeah, I bet it is frightened. It doesn't have any idea what's going on. It's a mad woman on its back with a hammer. Sorry, but you were in my way. I did not want to. God damn it. I don't have the room for this, everyone. I just don't have the room for this. I don't have the fucking patience for that fire either. Fuck you, fire. No, just give me the stack. What am I doing? I need another campfire. Maybe that one will stay working. We'll see. Okay. What in the actual fuck? It's like it's raining, but it's not raining. I'm just gonna have to make a couple regular chests, I guess. I'm running out of space here. I didn't bring enough black metal chests. Why did I think 2 would be enough? Because I'm a fool. That's why. No, fuck you, fire. What? No, fuck you. Fuck you. What? What in the actual fuck? What? Fuck you. That's all I have to say. Fuck you. Ah, see, they do spawn back. Damn. Okay, so I can't really build on the tar pit then. That's annoying. If I put a workbench down here, will that prevent them from spawning, actually? Just, which, in the future, I could replace it with a ward, but, oh. Right, stupid. Fucking idiot. Dummy. Oh, they're spawning as soon as I remove that. So, yeah, they might just not spawn whenever I have something here. Which, if so, cool. Now I know how to prevent their spawns. Which I think that's how this game works. You put a workbench down, or a fire, or, the wards, and they have, like, the claim area, and that inside of this area, enemies can't spawn. I think I remember reading that mechanic somewhere, 'cause before we had the world modifier settings, I had to learn how to, like, protect my shit and make sure graylings stopped spawning in, because they would spawn in and break my lampposts, and it's like, you annoying pieces of garbage. I just want to build, and that's why I play this game with enemies on passive, because there's no setting to either... Once I get to PC, I'll just get the mod to make it so my structures don't fucking take any damage at all. I still want structural integrity, but, you know, the workbench for sure. Yeah, I was thinking so. I couldn't remember. It's been a while since I read up on that, but yeah, I think workbench for sure. I'm pretty sure the campfire has the same radius as a workbench, and then I know for sure that the wards, will, because they have a radius on them, and, I know that's more of a PvP thing, but it works for the creatures too. For PvE, I guess I could say. I should repair the hoe. I'm gonna have to get a forge over here. But yeah, I can just leave that workbench there. I'll just probably should have grabbed enough trees for a workbench. I only had 9 wood? Oh, 18. Oh. Did I already have wood on me? Oh well, doesn't matter. Yeah, I think I can jump up there. Yeah. Okay, if I sprint at it, I'll be able to. There we go. Not like I couldn't have just went around the back, but convenience. Oh, God. Seriously? I wasn't trying to hit the ground. I was just like an inch off from the rock. But yeah, so I think I'm going to finish up this rock and then finish cleaning up this hill right here. Just a little bit more smoothing out. And we'll go ahead and wrap. It feels like my stomach is starting to consume itself. That was not ground. I hit rock, thank you. But apparently not, so. What the fuck do I know? Honestly, not very much. I still say life got so much easier for me after I accepted that I'm dumb. But yeah, I don't have like crazy plans for the farming village. It's not going to be anything near like Stoneport. Where's my paper? I want to have a lox barn, about 3 to 4 houses, maybe a couple more. I don't want to do too many though, so probably just 3 to 4 like farming houses, and then I'm gonna have a mayor's house, which will be my house here. I'm gonna have a small like stone wall with fencing at the top to go around the border of the town eventually, whenever I get to that point. I'm gonna have a bakery with like, I don't know how big it's gonna be. It's gonna be big enough to where the kitchen can hold 8 ovens, because I'm tired of baking bread 4 at a time when I need a lot of bread, and I'm tired of like not having excess bread either. Okay, let me grab my hoe. Let me raise the ground just a little bit. And plus, like, I just want to build, like, a little town in every biome anyway. Like, I have a swamp town already planned. It's going to be a mix of, like, tree platform houses and, some, like, stilt houses down in the water. I think it'll be pretty cool. But, I mean, I might be biased because I'm going to be the one making it. Although, just because I make it doesn't mean I think it's cool. There's been plenty of times I've made something I'm like, that's fucking stupid, and then I just tear it down. Okay, yeah, I think the workbench is working. As, like, I know it should, but, like, also update can do stuff to the game sometimes, so. That means if, like, Folings respawn in their villages, too, I can just circumvent that. So that's cool. That's good to know. I should have known that there'd be a way, but also, like, it seems like Irongate wants us to suffer. Like, I really, really think they do care about their game. Like, it really does feel like they care about Valheim. But when it comes to the player base, I don't know how much they care, if I'm being honest. And, like, I hate to say that, because, like, they should care. And I think they do somewhat. But they don't care about the entire player base. It's very obvious. They've made multiple public statements about inventory that apparently it's our fault that we're having issues with the inventory. Like space, like inventory management. Irongate didn't outright say it's a skill issue. There's stupid members of the community saying, oh, if you don't have enough storage space, that's a skill issue. It's like, no, that's not a skill issue. It's because there's too many fucking things in this game and not enough places to put them. But so that was just stupid community members. That wasn't even Irongate. But Irongate has addressed that the inventory management is kind of garbage and that there's issues with it, but they're not going to fix it. They've said if they add dedicated armor slots, they will remove an entire row of space from the inventory. Really, Irongate? That's not a solution. If you're going to do that, remove a column, not a row. But no, literally we could just have 5 armor slots off to the side. Head, chest, legs, and then cape. And then have, like, the special item, like the Menging Yord, or, like, the Wisp Light, or the Wishbone. Just 5 dedicated slots off to the side. It wouldn't take up that much space in the inventory. Just right here. Or give us belt upgrades so we can carry more. But nope. They have said deal with it pretty much. So when I get some mods, one of the mods I'm gonna get is the dedicated armor slots and dedicated like arrow slots and stuff like that. There's just so much that they could do to make it immersive. Have like different kinds of belts or whatever, ones that make it like, oh, food takes no weight, or like I don't know, something, or just even higher tiers of the belt so we can carry more weight in one trip, because it just doesn't work, Iron Gate. It does not work. It is not our fault because you don't give us enough space. And then you keep adding items to the game and no way to carry more things. It's like Minecraft. Like, they've addressed and tried to fix their inventory management issues for early game. But because they want to limit everything, because they have to include mobile in Bedrock, every version gets fucked because we can't have bundles. And bundles was going to be an excellent early game solution, but they couldn't figure out touch controls for it to make it work right. So I'm just like, fucking mobile. It's always mobile holding Minecraft back. 9 times out of 10, if there's a feature that we could have had and we don't, it's probably mobile holding us back. Because, you know, they want to support iPhones from like 2014 still to run Minecraft. And it's like, no, fuck you. Actually make a fucking game. Not make it so it runs on everything. When it doesn't even run on the Xbox that well. But they make sure it runs on phones. And it's like, how does it run on this phone if it barely runs on my fucking Xbox? Obviously, I'm exaggerating saying it barely runs. But it could run better. It could be more optimized. I deal with quite a bit of lag on the Xbox version of Minecraft. And only recently have I been playing it on the Xbox again. Otherwise, I had been playing it on my laptop before that died. RIP laptop. But no, it just has so much lag on the Xbox version for no reason. Like, I had a decent laptop, but I know that my Xbox is more powerful than my laptop, and my laptop ran Minecraft better. So it's just something up with the console version of Minecraft that they just don't know how to optimize right or something. And I say this very ignorantly because it's not like I fucking know really what I'm talking about. Like, honestly, I'm not a game dev. I kind of understand the process of game development, but it doesn't mean I know game development. And on top of that, it doesn't mean I know Minecraft's game development either, so I'm just being a whiny bitch, but also at the same time, I'm just being a whiny bitch, actually. There is nothing else to say. There is no defense. Doop, ba-doop. Da-doop, da-doop, da-doo. Okay. Take the rest of this. I don't think I need the cart to grab. That's interesting. So if I roll into a crouch. Oh no, I was sliding there for a moment. Huh, I wanted to do it again, but I can't. Oh well. God damn it. See, this is what I'm talking about. I'm already out of bread. I should have brought the cart. Whatever. It's like 10 feet. No, I shouldn't have brought the cart. It's fine. I can run back and forth. Whoa, what? Why are you frightened? Why are you running into my cart? You have offended my cart and its lineage. Now you must pay. I'm probably gonna die from this one, but it's okay. Hey. Hey, come over here. Get away from my shit. Come here. Are you attacking me, or what are we doing here? Stupid piece of shit. Apparently I wasn't on his back enough. I'm like not even doing that much damage to him this time. I feel like I shouldn't have done this, but at the same time, I've made my choice. We're gonna let our stamina regen. Nope, okay, he's just biting. As long as he doesn't stomp down, I'm safe. And if he stomps down, I just gotta jump. Oh, we're on the move. Yeah, you know what? I wonder, how much damage? Oh, the pick? Okay, and that takes way less stamina. You know what? We're just gonna pick this fucker to death. Oh, God. Get picked. I have picked you to be sacrificed to my god. Praise Odin. Oh, this is the first Lox trophy I got. Nice, okay. Mistakes were not made then. It's a good thing I murdered that poor innocent animal. It stomped into my cart. It's not innocent. It freaked out for no reason. Maybe because of the fire here. I know fire freaks out wild animals, so that's probably why. But he shouldn't have come near my fire then. That's on him. This derpy ass head. I fucking love it. Why is the tongue sticking out? I love it though. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make another chest. For random bullshit. Even more random bullshit. Because I just don't have enough space here. Okay, I'm gonna collect these materials, and then I guess I'm gonna run back to Stoneport still, because I don't have a place to wrap up here yet. Once I get the mayor's house built, or the bakery or something, I haven't decided which building will be designated as my, like, log-off building. But I always like to have a nice, like, sitting area when I'm logging off. At least for Valheim. I have not established that in, like, any other games yet, so, if I ever start streaming Minecraft more consistently, then I'll get a spot set up, which I do plan to stream it a little more, but not consistently. I don't make any promises on consistent Minecraft streams just because Minecraft is like, when I play it, it's kind of like a ritual, and like I have to like, I do very specific things, or like I watch stuff, or like, I don't know. I'm even more distracted when I play Minecraft than when I play this game, so if that tells you any reason why I don't or why I'm not going to consistently stream it, that's why. Plus, I have a lot of other survival games that I'd like to, that I have a hard time like staying into long term, and if I were to stream them, then I'd be a little more dedicated to stay into them. Like Valheim, if I was playing this just on my own, I probably would have fallen off of this already, but the fact that I'm streaming it, it's made it way more fun to keep coming back, and so I want to do that with more, like with other survival games. Like, if I don't have my PC by the time, which I don't imagine I will, because it's only a couple months away now, if the 7 Days to Die console version drops in July, like they're saying it will, and I still don't have a job yet and haven't gotten a PC at that point, then I'll be playing it on console. Otherwise, I'll probably end up be playing it on PC if I get a PC, so I'd just rather that, honestly, especially if the console version doesn't have mouse and keyboard support. But I think I heard them talk about wanting to bring crossplay to this version of 7 Days. So if so, I would imagine it would have mouse and keyboard support. Every game I've played that has crossplay between PC and console, it has mouse and keyboard support, like Valheim here, which is why I'm using a keyboard, because it's just much better that way. I've been trying to learn, like Ark I was learning with mouse and keyboard because or like I was trying to learn, which, oh my fucking god, Space Engineers is so confusing, mouse and keyboard, but it's so much better. So if I could have just learned it mouse and keyboard, I have like 3 years of that game that I have to like now relearn with a keyboard, and it's just like, I don't know how to do this, and then I like have to grab the controller just to do something real quick, and then I go back to the keyboard. But anyway, I'm rambling. I do that in my outros a lot. Thank you to everyone who popped in the stream today, whether you were just stopping by to say hi, whether you're hanging out and chatting, or even just lurking. Like, all of it is appreciated. Every level of engagement means a lot to me, because all of it helps me grow, whether it's directly or indirectly. I don't really know what more I'm trying to say on that, or what specifics. But But if you did enjoy and you're not already, please be sure to follow if you'd like to see more. If not, obviously I understand. Don't feel obligated. Everyone's got a life. If you are following and you'd like to see more, I have a VOD channel, LRG VODs. Here, let me pin my socials in chat real quick. I upload all of the VODs over there within the first week of it going up. Whenever I get a new computer, it'll be within 24 to 48 hours again, like I had set before. Okay, my socials are linked. You can follow me on Twitter at LadyGrow Gaming, or you can just join the Discord if you want to get notifications both when I'm going live and if I have to postpone stream or anything, because like I can't post to Twitch or anything like that. So I use the Discord for that, and if you use the cesspool fucking burning garbage pile dumpster fire, that's what I'm trying to say, that is Twitter. Then I mean, you can follow me at LadyGrow Gaming on there. If you want even more content, because you know you just can't get enough of me, I also have a main YouTube channel where I make random gaming and non-gaming videos. So if you watch the VODs and like want just like more, I don't know, I have other stuff. I don't really know what I'm trying to say. Sorry, I'm losing my brain. The hunger is taking over. Oh no, it's like yesterday, but or was it the day before? No, I think it was yesterday. I don't know. Anyway, I think I said everything. I said all the socials. That's the whole bullshit. Okay, well, just one last time. Thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I ramble a lot in these outros, but you know, it is what it is. I hope you all have a wonderful day, night, evening, afternoon, whatever time of the solstice cycle it is for you. I hope you're having a wonderful one, and I will catch you later. Goodbye.